I wholeheartedly believe the word of God that reads, the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the righteous. And for years, I believe, have heard preachers preach about the money transfer. But, of course, I'm not knocking anything that's said, but let me be careful how I word this. I'm not going to word it the way I was thinking. I'll just word it like this. I'm just wondering what wealth, I guess, because all I see is corruption. And all I see are people that basically they're running a slave system, a slave institution. And they're not willing to compromise. And they have the mindset, it's their way or the highway. They have that my way or the highway mentality. And the reason why they are cocky in their endeavors and arrogant and pompous is because there are not an adequate amount of competitors out there for them. And that's the danger in allowing so much power to go into the hands of the wrong people. There's a danger there, you guys, I'm telling you. Because some people don't know how to behave with power. Money being power. The influence of money is power. Money itself is nothing but a man-made tool that really isn't worth anything, but it is the structure behind, it is the structure that has been formed behind money that gives money the illusion of power. Well, I guess it does have power in a way, but money is really nothing but a man-made construct. It's game. And in this world, I guess the game is to be played. But I'm sure there are people out there, you're playing the game, but you want to play to win too. You can't allow this world, I'm hearing, to feed you all of its jive. People will place limitations on you, and situations and circumstances and boundaries and glass ceilings. And a lot of you out there, you may be frustrated because you're not doing what you went to school to do, and you feel like your degree has no value, and in some cases even a degree is gain. And I'm not diminishing anybody's accomplishments. What I'm saying is the intent behind it, the intent that is presented to you behind it. Meaning like this, case in point. When I say sometimes a degree can be gain, it's because a lot of people, you have a degree, but you're not making the money you thought you were going to make. You can't go buy the home you wanted to buy. Perhaps you're not driving the vehicle you wanted to drive, and you're not living in the neighborhood you wanted to live in. It's almost like it's a piece of paper and you feel like you've wasted your time and effort. And that's the game of life. Because people want you to rely on them. They will tell you, well, go get this education. And then, as I've stated in a previous conference a long time ago, I think it was, they want you to come work for them. But they don't give you the mindset, build your own entrepreneur spirit. Because it still boils down to you feeding them, your time and effort so that they can feed their pockets. What you don't own, you will never rule. You can influence it, definitely. And I do believe 1, 2, or 3 people can make a difference. But it actually takes the masses to change a situation, circumstance, or institution that is operating in a manner that it should not be. Because the wicked is cocky. They get cocky in their endeavors. And they think they're straight, they think they're good. But I know what the word of God says. The expectation of the wicked shall perish. In so many words, if it doesn't quote that exactly. So though they have expectations, it's not going to fall through for them. But I know in these last days it looks like it is. But this whole world is game, you guys. It's just game. And we're just the players.